You made a decision following their recommendation to you that you were not going to prosecute and the matter was closed. Is that correct?
I made the decision some time ago that I would accept the recommendation of that team and was awaiting that recommendation. When I received it, there was no basis not to accept it. And again, I reiterate my pride and faith in them.
Well, thank you. I appreciate your faith in them. The concern here is regard to your sworn oath to uphold the United States Constitution and the laws thereunder, including 18 U.S.C. Section 793F and 18 U.S.C. Section 1924, and to conclude that no prosecution would take place without examining and drawing conclusions regarding the questions that I've just asked does not seem to be a responsible way to uphold your constitutionally sworn oath. At this time, I recognize the ranking member of the committee, the gentleman from Michigan, Mr. Conyers, for his questions.
Thank you. Thank you for being here again, and Attorney General, and thank you very much for your frank and candid discussion with us that is now taking place. I'm looking for answers and views of some events that I'm going to string together and ask you to discuss as far as you can in an appropriate manner. Baton Rouge, Louisiana, police shot and killed Alston Sterling. Video shows that he was shot while being pinned to the ground by two officers. Outside of Minneapolis, police shot and killed Philando Castile at what should have been a routine traffic stop. He was armed, but reports suggest that he repeatedly told police that he had a valid permit for the weapon. In Dallas, a gunman killed 5 police officers and wounded 7 others in what appeared to be a well-planned attack. This terrible act, in the middle of an otherwise peaceful protest in a city that has become a model for community-engaged policing. And so I think you're qualified to advise us here as both the chief law enforcement officer in the United States and the first African-American woman to hold that post. How can we make sense of these events during these trying times, ma'am?
Thank you, Congressman, for the opportunity to speak on these issues. I believe that you have truly outlined the issue of the day facing our nation. And it is my hope that as we all look at these tragic incidents, that we will take the opportunity to draw closer to each other, to have the difficult conversations about race and policing in this country, involving all sides, involving all issues and all points of view. I have spent the last year as Attorney General touring this great country, meeting specifically on the issue of police and community relations. And I have sought out jurisdictions that have had extremely troubled relationships, but have in fact made the conscious decision to pull themselves back from that brink and develop a positive relationship between the community and law enforcement. It can be done. I have seen it done. You have cited Dallas as one example of a police department that through its community policing efforts has crafted a strong bond with its community so that when there is tension, there is an outlet, there is a way for discussion. I believe, Congressman, that the key to many of the problems that we face is communication. Communication and truly listening to one another. Listening to individuals who feel, for whatever reason, separated and at a distance from the goals of this great country. Individuals who feel that they do not have an opportunity to fully participate in this great democracy, as well as listening to our brave members of law enforcement who talk to me every day with great poignancy about why they joined this wonderful profession, their desire to protect, to serve, to put young people on the right path, to build a better country and to, in fact, build strong communities because they live in those communities. All of that must be recognized, as well as the pain of law enforcement who feel themselves under attack as well. By recognizing our common humanity, our common loss, and our common goals, we can, in fact, work on this difficult problem.
Thank you for your response. I would like to ask you in a friendly way how we can, as a committee, what is it that we can do to address the problem? And we seek your friendly advice in that direction because we want to work together with all the branches of government, and the House Judiciary Committee is in a very unusually important position to play an important role in this.
Yes, thank you.